have we got some treats for you today. Scrapheap Challenge, March 2019. We've got Newcomen, we've got Lockwood, we've got Thornaby C of E. You will be impressed. Okay, tell me all about it.
So we made an electric car, and to make this we used...
Nice big voice over here so that the camera can hear you.
We made an electric car, and we made a radio, and we made a little...
You've got all the detail in there, haven't you? All these things you're showing us in here, that's brilliant. Yeah, what else has it got?
We've got this electric wire to it, so it looks like it's electric.
Fantastic. And can you charge it using that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Any other features you want to tell us about?
We used this to keep the trail up because it wouldn't stay up.
Right, so you use some reinforcement to make it a solid case. Well done. Well, thank you very much, girls. Well done. Oh, you got something? Yeah, come.
We made this so no one gets hurt.
Why? How do people not get hurt?
Because if people fall asleep in the car because it's lit and they're not looking where they're going, it'll just turn by itself.
So it's like an automatic car, it's got sensors and things on it. That's a really important thing because people do get hurt every year with that problem.
And we've got a lot of CD case at the back, so, and we have we found these sort of things that look like radio.
Okay, so you can entertain yourself while you're there. Just looks after you, doesn't it? Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you very much, girls. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to give you a hand carrying that over there. If the next group would like to come and bring theirs round. Thank you. Switch out the way. That's it. Come on, bring it on. There we go. Wow, the attention to detail on here is huge. Zoom in on this a wee bit. Okay, tell us all about it, guys.
We made the model, and it's called a bed dresser. So when you're laid in bed, it just gets you dressed. And if you're late for school or work, it's got a time on, so it knows how long it would take to get you dressed.
So it's actually totally automatic.
Yeah.
You're literally just laid there.
Yeah.
Is that not a lazy thing? Maybe a little bit, but it'll save you a bit of time. Yeah, fantastic. Well, I'm just looking at the details. Can you hold it up a little bit so people can see all the features on there? So you're laid in bed, and it comes and it's got like arms and things, and you've got all sorts of different pieces of information.
And we've got a little den on the bed.
And a den on the bed. You've got a clock there, an alarm clock, so it knows when to do it as well. Well, that's a really interesting idea, and I'm sure lots of people, particularly people who might maybe find it hard to get dressed, older people as well, that would be a massive help to them to make sure that they could actually get dressed properly every morning. So good thinking. Thank you, guys. Okay, next group, please. That's it. Come and make sure the next group's lined up each time. That's it. That's great. Right. Okay, tell us all about it, girls. Big voices.
Our investigation is called the smartwatch. We use ribbon bottoms of plastic cups, markers, clothing sheets, sellotape and more. This can help many people, such as disabled, injured and elderly people.
All right, so it does things for them. Yeah, okay. And you've got different versions of it on. Are you wearing them? Hold them up, the ones on your wrist. So you've actually made different versions, because people like different colours and things, don't they? And different ways of doing it. And what have we got over here? It's just like an alarm clock one.
These are the smart clock's friends.
Okay.
These charge them up.
Okay, I see. So it's like almost like a little character as well with it. And what did you say this one was over here?
This is a little alarm clock.
A little alarm clock. It's quite a cool little alarm clock, isn't it? It's like a little character. Well done. That's a really interesting way. So those watches can connect to other things, can set lights off and do things that are there when you need. You don't have to go and reach.
They connect to your home and do stuff for you if you tell them to.
Okay, so that you can control everything around you digitally because they can connect to the internet. That's a brilliant idea. Well done. Like that idea complete. Thank you. Okay. That's it. Now this has got a lot of detail, this one. Put it on the table and face it to the camera. It says on the top, this team never gives up. Wow. Sure, that's part of your presentation. This is phenomenal. Look at the detail on this. I'm going to get in on this with the camera a little bit here. Okay. Tell me all about it. What have we got there?
So, our team created a robot school.
What's so good about a robot school then? Tell me about it.
Because the teachers that were in there they weren't able to make it, so the robots were working for them.
Oh, okay.
And the robots are smarter than the humans.
Robots are smarter than the humans. Controversial. Okay, what features have you got there then?
So we have wire just to connect, so the smart board can work in the school.
Okay, cool. What else have you got? You've got lots of detail. Come on, you can tell me about all these things. I can see a watch in there, I think, and all sorts of things.
We have a flag.
You have a flag, okay. Obviously it shows the things that are there, yeah. What's the big green antenna on the top? Is that for connecting or?
Sam made this.
Yeah, Sam made it. I think he was trying to connect to the rest of the internet, wasn't he, to have a good connection, big awareness. Yep. Well, in here, what have we got in here? We've got these black things. What are these black?
Yeah, these are, we didn't have enough time to make little children, so we just made these.
So those are showing where the children would sit. Brilliant. Love the detail.
These are chairs, tables. We've got the teacher's chair. We've got the smart. And then we have the chair here. At the back we've got the desk.
So you all, as a team, you all took different roles to make sure all these different things were done. Isn't it lovely though that everybody could do something different, but when you bring it all together it makes one complete thing? That's real teamwork. Well done.
Up here there's some stars which can help do the internet better than using the antenna. And also it looks like a watch. It
does look a little bit like a watch. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, take that one on. Next team, please. I'll give you a hand. No worries. Right, let go. I'll jump it over. Go on, bring that through, guys. Just pop it on here. Pop it next to yours. Right, I'm going to just have to pull back a bit here because there's a lot of you guys. Now, what on earth is this? Tell me all about it.
We've made a robot helmet and we made a remote control to help it what it could do, because it could grab stuff, and this is what it could tell him not to do.
Right, so it gives you information about things you might need to learn and things that you might need to do. That's amazing. It's quite big. Are those arms on the side of it?
Yeah.
And can they do extra jobs? So you've got 4 arms, like Garmadon?
Yeah, this is the other arm.
Okay, cool. And what's the big hoop on the top? Is that for a connection? What's that for? Is that like an aerial?
It's like for things, it's like for that to go underneath, because these are all of the charging wires and that.
Okie dokie. Well, I think that's a really interesting idea. I could just imagine walking into a classroom with all of the children sat with those on, all learning different things that they wanted to learn about. That would be really unusual, wouldn't it? Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your presentation. That was really, really interesting. Can we to the next groups then, please? Very solid though. Let go, out. There we go. Come and get yourself in position. Next team lined up, ready. Okie dokie. Right, let me just zoom back a bit because unfortunately I need a wide angle lens for this one. It's enormous! Right. Tell me all about it, guys.
It tells the time and it sweeps up the floor.
So it's a robot that does lots of jobs for you, is that right? Okay, and can you show me the timepiece? Can you show me how does it work?
Because there's this thing. I forgot how to work
Okay. So you've actually made a proper device that works, and you slot it in, and it helps you tell the time as it goes round. I know it's not a fully working model. You've only had 3 or 4 hours to work on this. It's not as though you've got like 6 weeks or something. Okay. What's the keys on the side do there?
That's to get in its car.
Okay.
And that one's to turn it on.
Right.
And that one is to turn the clock on.
So you've actually got a separate, can we just hold those up so the camera can see it? So you've actually got separate keys for separate jobs. Okay, well I think that is absolutely fantastic. And is this a sweepy floor bit here as well? Keep the floor clean when it's going doing things. That's absolutely wonderful. And it's arms, because you've actually used bolts. Is that the first time you've ever used bolts before? No, you've done them before. Okay. Well, maybe you hadn't, so this is the first time you got to use them today. Did you use a little spanner or the little socket set to do that for the first time?
We use our hands to screw that bit in like that, and then...
Because you didn't want it too tight, because then it wouldn't move, would it? Yeah, good thinking. Well, that's brilliant, and what's really amazing is it's bigger than any of you. That's fantastic. Well, good luck getting that one back on the bus. I'll just move that one over. Can you think you can manage that by yourself? Crikey. Someone help him out. Good catch. Right. Next one, please. Wow, what a range of different ideas. You're all set the same challenge about future digital ways or futuristic ways of helping us in the home or at school. Now, what on earth is this? Tell me all about it.
It's a dog that picks up rubbish.
It's a what, sorry?
It's a dog that picks up rubbish.
A dog that picks up rubbish? That sounds unusual. Let's have a little look at this in more detail. Okay, can you show me some of the features it's got, please?
That's the charger to keep it going.
Okay. So you plug that into something and that makes it work? Yep, great. And what have you got there at the back?
This is the remote control. It can stick its tongue out and it can tell the time.
It can stick its tongue out and tell... Can it do those things at the same time? Maybe it could stick its tongue out and it tells you what time it is on its tongue. That would be unusual. Make you laugh and then you'd know the time, wouldn't you? And you've got some lovely detail around here. You've got some little things inside there. Well, that is a really unusual. So it's like a friendly way of having things help around the house, but also some useful things about telling the time as well. Lovely idea. Did you work really hard as a team there? Get all your ideas stuck together? Good work. Thank you. It's called the box dog, that one, isn't it? Okay, right. Next team, please. I'm going to move this camera over a little bit just so we can get people through easily. Okay. Now this has been quite a piece of work, this, because I know I've helped on 1 or 2 bits, but this has really been some fantastic ideas. Okay, tell me all about it, guys. Okay. What is it that you've built?
Super Clothes Cleaner.
I'm sorry, can you say that in a big voice for me?
The Super Clothes Cleaner.
It's a cleaner.
Super Clothes Cleaner.
Super clothes cleaner. Can you show me how it works?
You put washing in there.
Washing in the front.
And then I don't know how it works, but I know the washing goes in there and you put the powder in there.
And the powder, because you got the moving parts, you were showing me that, weren't you? And it goes through, it washes it, and then, and you put that, thank you for putting that in, it wouldn't have worked otherwise. And then does it come out at the end, all ironed?
Yeah, it comes out of there, but that's supposed to be a tag and an iron and a picture.
And a picture as well. And are these so that it puts the washing in for you? So you don't even have, you just have to put the washing near it and it puts it in at the right amount. Wasn't it one of you were telling me that it needed to sort out the colours as well? Because what happens if you put red things in with white?
It turns red, all of it turns red and it won't change back.
No, it won't change back. Has that happened to you at home once? No, that's to me. Anyway, well, that's brilliant. So you've thought about all the problems and how you would solve those problems as well as part of it. So well done, this team. Thank you very much. I'm going to help you carry that because it's such a fantastic thing. It's all right, I've got it. Lead me. Point me in the right direction. Lead me, lead me, lead me. And right. Should have brought a truck for this one. Goodness me, come on, pop it on the table. Well, that on the table, that on the table, that on the table, and this on the table. Don't worry about that, we can pop that back together in a moment. Thank you. I'm going to move the camera back for this one. Can you show me all about it then, please? Can you show me what you've done? So, let me think now. Let me just think what you were telling me earlier. So I know you all had different ideas. One of you had an idea about a chair that can help you learn. One of you had an idea about a drone that could find out things for you. One of you had about a box that could have all the things that you need to learn. Is that right? Is that what you were telling me?
This is a rocket.
And then this was the drone rocket, wasn't it? That could scout ahead to make sure you're going in the right direction. Is that right?
Yeah. And this is our robot.
And you can make sure that goes in the right direction. Now this duck, somebody wanted to make a robot duck, didn't they? So did we decide that the robot duck is going to guide, it's going to use the information from the drone to guide this chair, which is on wheels, to drive us about to the right place? So we can learn at home with all the things that we need. Is that right? And then take it home as well, and it'll come back to school and you can got all the things that you need. And I see you've used bolts. Is that the first time you've used bolts before as well when you're making things? Yeah, some of you, okay. Well, that's fantastic. The amount of detail, because you all took different parts and then brought the idea together, was really complex to do. So well done, this team. Well done. Okay, I'm going to help you just move it here. So I'm just going to point that in that direction. Whoa. Like Father Christmas is in the room. There we go. Marvellous. Know what I'll be wanting for Christmas. Now then, this could almost walk by itself. Pop it over there. You can put it on the table or on the floor, it doesn't matter which. I'll get the camera on it. Okay, right. Do you want to stand at either side so I can see all of it? Because that is magnificent. Right, tell me all about it.
It's a robot that marks your work.
It marks your work, so you don't have to wait for the teacher. I bet the teacher would be pleased about that as well, wouldn't they? So how does it work? Can you show me how it... Oh, this is the working model. Look at that. So that's a bit of work you've just done. And if we turn it around, it makes some beepy boipy noises, I'm sure. And then at the back, and it's fully marked as well. It actually worked. That's absolutely amazing. Thanks to the joy of television. That's brilliant. And so this would go in classroom, or would it be at home when they haven't got the teacher to help you? What do you think would be good, or both?
Classroom.
You think both, and maybe, certainly the classroom, so that you don't have to wait for the teacher, but you could have it at home for when you're doing your homework and things as well. Oh, what a lovely idea. And I'll tell you what a friendly looking robot we have here. This is a fantastic one. He's got lots of wires to make him work. He's a lovely friendly looking robot, and interesting balloons there just to make him. Is this where you plug him in? Yeah, I thought it might be. Okay, thank you very much, this team. That's brilliant. I'll move it over here and then we'll get the next one in. Please have a movable head. Okay. Coming in, there's a lot of robots in this room today. That's it. Yeah, I'm not surprised, it's huge. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll pop it just on the front. If you just put yourself either side so you can see. Yeah. Let's not worry if his head goes a bit funny there. There we go. Right, let me get you both lined up. Perfect. Right, can you tell me all about what this amazing creation is?
It helps you do topic literacy and maths.
So it's like a learning robot.
Yeah.
Okay, can you show me some of the features?
Yeah. So we have this hat, and these connect to the science lab, and the science lab responds back and puts the knowledge into this hat, and the knowledge goes into your head, so you have the knowledge.
Right, so it's like a thinking hat, sort of, almost like that. Okay, cool. And does that come via the robot, or is it just like an extra feature?
It comes with the robot.
It's come from the robot as well, yeah. And what have we got over here? Is this like a little keyboard you've got there? Talk us through it. What's it do? Is that so you can input information or get other things?
Information.
Information.
But it's meant to go on the floor, and then you're meant to walk in the room, and then the light would just pop on.
Okie dokie. I see. So it's automatic for when you want things to happen. Yeah. Okay, that sounds really, really good. Okay, and what's that big thing on the top? Sorry.
It's the light bulb where the light turns on when somebody walks in.
That's fantastic. That's really, really good. Well, thank you very much for that. Can I ask you just to take that one back then? Thank you. And the next one. Okay. Can I stand in front of the table instead of all squishing up together? Thank you. Right. Tell me all about it, guys.
This is it's an electric pencil.
Okay. And how does an electric pencil work? What does it do?
It writes for you.
Right. Okay. How does it know what to write?
We think of what it writes, then it writes for us.
How does it know what you're thinking?
We press a button, then it knows what we want it to write by us saying.
Oh, so you speak to it and then press a button to activate it. Okay. And it's got some features there. Okay, the big white thing. Is that the detector on the side? Is it something like that? Yeah?
It charges it.
It charges it to make sure it doesn't run out of battery when you need it. I was really intrigued because you did some really interesting joining techniques to make sure it was nice and strong as well. You didn't just try and jam stuff together and sellotape it. You did think about really, really carefully about how it would fit. I do like the fact you've made it very neatly as well. Everything's the right sort of size on there. That's really good. Thank you very much for those ideas. Next group, please. Okay, pop it on the table. That's it. Okay, right. Move over this way a little bit so I can see you. There you go. Right, tell me all about it. What's it do?
So, if you were late and you wanted to get there quicker, it's a flying car, so it could fly.
So you don't get stuck in traffic, do you? Might get queued up behind a blackbird or something, but apart from that, you'd have all the air to go into. Okay, and how does it work? Can you show me some of the features? Yeah. Feel free to turn it round so we can see it. Come on guys, because the camera's looking at you so it wants to know. So what have you got round here? Yeah. So we've got some wheels down here, we've got some wings. Is this like a little rocket boost on the back?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, that's fantastic. And what have we got? What's this bit on the top here do?
It's the power, so loads of petrol will go in there to make it fly.
Okie dokie, because it needed quite a lot of fuel as well. So will it just take off from your house or will it need a runway?
It will probably need to go 1 metre down the road, and then it will probably fly off.
So it's quite a short runway because otherwise you don't have a lot of space, don't you, around houses? You've got a big runway. That's a really nice idea. Something to get you somewhere a bit quicker that's using all the air above you rather than just the ground, which is obviously a bit crowded. Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to give you a hand carrying that just to make sure it's safe. And the next group up, please. Okay, who's next? Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Way ahead of me, as usual. Right, girls, this looks quite interesting. Tell me all about it. I'm going to zoom in on that a little bit, I think. Yeah, go for it.
This is the technology speaking computer.
Okay.
We invented it so that it can help you with sums in your maths. So it will tell you the answer, but it will tell you how to work it out too.
Is that cheating?
No.
That's just helpful. Okay, so it's like a checker though. You could try it first and then it could check it. So it's almost like having a little teacher next to you. Can you show me what all the bits and bobs are? What do they do?
The front bit, this bit's the charger, so when it's run out of battery it can charge up, but when it's out of battery it won't stop working, you won't be able to hear it.
Okay, so it's just got reduced functions on it. Okay, good. Yeah, and what's this bit over here?
It's a speaker. That's
the speaker, so it's got some serious noise. So it could actually help quite a lot of children at once there, couldn't it? Well, that's fantastic. I love the attention to detail you've done here, all the different colours and things as well. Really, really carefully done. Well done as a team. Brilliant, thank you. Next team, please. Okay, tell me all about it.
We are the funky fridge makers, and this is our model, the electric fridge.
The funky fridge makers. It certainly is a funky fridge. Let's have a look. So what's it do? Why is it different to a normal fridge?
It has an oven in it, so you press a button or you go on the app, and then it cooks the food for you.
So it looks after the food, keeps it fresh, and cooks it for you as well.
Yeah.
What an amazing invention. It's like having your own personal chef, isn't it?
Yeah.
How does it get stocked up? Do you have to stock it yourself, or can it automatically get stuff ordered to it?
You stock it up yourself.
You stock it yourself to get the right things in it
Yeah.
like that. But essentially it's connected to the internet. Did you say you can use it through an app maybe on
Yeah.
your phone? So you could be just before you set off from work, if you know you've got 10 minutes till home, you can start your tea cooking, and then when you get home it's ready for you when you get home.
Yeah.
What a fantastic idea. I think that would be an absolute winner, that. Absolutely. So Funky Fridge Company. Again, get that name covered, alright? Get your dabs on it, because somebody else will get that if you don't. Because I think that's going to be a winner, that one. Well done. Brilliant work. Thank you very much. Okay, next one. Might be easy just to close the front, just so the bits don't fall out. There you go. Well done. Thanks, guys. Oh, right. Some interesting stuff in here. Come on, tell me all about it.
Hello, our team is called Team Awesome, and today we have made a technology bus. We have a phone in the technology bus, and you don't have to touch the phone to work it. You just have to put your hand over the phone to work it.
So it senses when you're near it. Okay. And what sort of things does the phone? Does it do more than just phone people? Does it do other things as well?
There's other things there.
Can you tell me what it does with a big voice so I can hear you?
So what it does is it connects to this purple wire, and then everybody can like hear the ring even if it's off, like turned off.
Oh, okay.
And you can take the purple wire out and it'll still work.
Okay, so it connects up one way, but then it's got other features in there as well. Right, well thank you very much. Did you have to really think of your ideas? Because I know you had lots of different ideas. Did you pull them all together? Was that quite difficult? You got there in the end, didn't you? You really pulled together the team. Well, thank you, Team Awesome. Brilliant. And next one, please. Wow. Crikey locks. I'm going to have to go back a bit to get all of this one in, I think. Okay, tell us all about this. There's a lot of work gone into this, I know, and a lot of thought.
This is our technology castle, and our team name is T-Row Girls.
Okay.
Comma. We got some cardboard so we could build it, and after that we decorated the inside and the outside, and it has a
That's it, help each other out, girls. Come on, tell us all about it. Come on. So can you tell you what, can you show me some of the features?
and
Yeah, show me some, come on. Oh, this is brilliant.
we got this glass, and you pour it in there, and then when you do that, you pour the cup inside the wires, and then the wire, then it goes all the way into.
Shall I turn it round? Is it easier?
Yeah.
Right.
So there's something at the back of it there.
Okay, let me come back. Oh, it's inside, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's so much of this in there.
And the gas goes inside.
Sorry.
That cup.
Okay.
And then this thing is, it goes inside the castle, and this is the computer.
That controls it.
Yeah, and I think these are the for iPad.
Like controllers, aren't they? Like
Yeah,
little pads.
that's the iPad, Mr. Fry.
Okay. So it all talks to each other because of the things with the drinks going around it and the liquids going around it, but also you can control it from there as well.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting idea. Well, thank you very much. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pick this bit up, and you girls can probably take the other bit. Thank you very much. Watch your back because there's a cast of thousands coming on here. Bring it down. Bring it down. There you go. Right, let's have a little look. You've got so many different features that you've got here. You're going to have to really talk us through them, I'm afraid, because we're confused.
I know.
Okay, tell us all about it.
So, this is our machine that we made. It's called Sun Electric.
Sun electricity.
I mean, Sun Electricity.
Okay.
Sorry. Well,
If you stand behind it and then you can talk and you can point the things as you're telling us, that would be good. Yeah, go for it.
so, well, this is a bit hard to explain to people.
Well, we'll try and keep up. What's this bit over here? What does this do?
It's just the little,
This is the steam coming out from the electricity, which is coming through there to the making its way underneath there to make the steam.
All right, so it's like a turbine.
Yes.
Okay.
This is where they store the broken electricity, which isn't working.
Okay. So you've got maintenance area. Yeah.
This is where they connect it so it goes away into the houses.
Right. So it's like almost like collects it and then sends it down the wires.
Yeah.
and then I like this thing.
Okay.
This is the turner which turns the electricity.
And is it supposed to power, like,
Yeah, it powers the whole
sunlight
thing as well.
to
And it also powers the sunlight. It goes through,
make
the sunlight
electricity.
goes through there into out there into there and just push. And then this is the pusher. And this is some of the electricity that you store for the factory to keep it running. This is the whole like big bit of the where it makes it into little pieces of electricity for each electronic.
So I'm guessing you two guys are really into science and the rest of your team are into science. So you want you to do something really quite scientific, almost a bit behind everybody else's robots that makes it running. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Can you, if you can manage to pull those off, that would be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, fantastic.
Don't know why I did that.
Have we got one more model ready? We just need one more model ready. Let me help this team. Or two more, is it?
A little help team.
Okay, two on one top. That's brilliant. Right.
So this is a technology table. So if you're in a test, it'll tell you all the answers.
In a test,
Yeah.
right? It's for cheating.
Yeah.
Don't you think the teacher might notice that coming in with you? You'd have to sort of hide it under a big cloak or something. Okay. It could be used just in the classroom just to help you learn things though as well, because knowing answers is that. Okay, keep going though. Tell me some more. So how does it work?
So it's like kind of like a TV.
Hmm.
So that's the remote and that's your screen.
Mm-hmm.
And you ask a question, then it'll tell you the answer on the screen.
Okay. So it does work voice control as well,
Yeah.
does it?
And
That's
there are
really nice.
speakers.
Okay, so it's that idea of having something in the room that you can talk to, which will give you something back. Maybe having something like that in class, because you don't, do you? I mean, the teacher tries to do that a little bit. I just noticed you're not on camera there. But the teacher tries to do that a little bit, but obviously can't answer everybody all the time. But you could have some of those to help the teacher answer questions. It's a lovely idea. Yeah, thank you very much. Probably drink less coffee as well, wouldn't it? Right, and I think we've got one final one here. Quite a delicate one, so be very careful with that. Okay, tell me all about it.
We ended up building some kind of small objects, so we built multiple. This is what I call a register door. When you come in, it identifies you and it knows if you're ever in. This is a telescope that I made. You can adjust the sight by pulling this out.
Okay.
You look through this end and not the other.
Okay. And this one?
And this is a table which, if you turn the knobs, you can type anything and it will give you the answer to it.
So it's a little bit like some of the things we've seen today where it's helping you when you need the help. Okay, but it's there, and the actual table that you're working on does that. That's a really nice idea. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Well, as you can see, lots of different answers. The question's the same for everybody, but so many different ideas. And one of the things that really stood out today was the fact that most of the groups were 5 or 6 in the group, and they all had different ideas, but one of the big focuses was to get them to put their ideas together, share them, mould them, to make one idea at the end. And I think most groups have done that really well, and haven't they presented nicely. Until next month, see you again.